Have you ever walked into someone's home and thought, how do they do it? Is there a cleaning fairy I didn't get assigned after 65? Meanwhile, your house has that mysterious sock colony under the couch and a kitchen counter that collects mail like a hobby. But here's the secret. The cleanest homes don't rely on endless scrubbing. They rely on habits. Simple, quiet, daily rhythms that take just minutes, but they add up to something powerful. And today, we're pulling back the curtain on 12 tiny habits that seniors with the cleanest homes swear by. These aren't cleaning marathons, they're sanity savers. And the last one? Almost nobody talks about it. But it could be the one that finally makes your home feel as peaceful as it looks. So, let's jump in. And by the end, you'll have a 7-day challenge to try it for yourself. Habit number 1. They make their bed every morning. It's one of the simplest habits, but also one of the most powerful. Seniors with spotless homes start their day by making the bed. No deep cleaning, no fancy folding. Just a quick straighten of the blanket and fluff of the pillows. One woman in her 70s told me, "If I don't do anything else that day, at least I've done that." It takes less than 2 minutes. But the impact? All day long. A made bed instantly makes the room feel cleaner, even if there's a sweater on the chair or dust on the floor. It also gives you something most people don't realize they're craving: a sense of control. And here's the bonus. When the bed looks tidy, you're more likely to keep the rest of the space clean too. So, tomorrow morning, don't overthink it. Just pull the covers, smooth the pillows, and claim your first quiet win of the day. Habit number 2. They declutter as they go. Clutter doesn't show up all at once. It's quiet. It builds in inches: a pile of unopened mail, a jacket draped over the chair, yesterday's cup on the end table. And before you know it, your home starts to feel heavier. But here's the quiet habit that seniors with the cleanest homes swear by. They put things away the moment they're done using them. Not tomorrow, not when I get around to it. Right now. One man in his 70s told me something that stuck. The moment I set it down, I ask myself, am I finished with this? If the answer's yes, it goes back in its place. This habit isn't about being obsessive, it's about being kind to your future self. Because clutter is just delayed decisions. And when you delay too many of them, it creates a constant background noise. It's harder to relax. It's harder to think clearly. So they live by the one-touch rule. Touch it once. Put it away. Done. A pair of shoes goes straight to the closet. A letter gets sorted right at the door. The scissors, back in the drawer. It takes less than 30 seconds most of the time, but adds up to a space that feels calm, open, and quietly in control. Because in the end, it's not about keeping a spotless home. It's about never letting small messes become big problems. Habit number 3. They wipe surfaces daily, without making it a chore. Have you ever walked into your kitchen in the morning and felt like everything was just a little off? The counters aren't filthy, but there are crumbs, a sticky spot, maybe a faint coffee ring from yesterday, and suddenly, the whole space feels dull. That's why the cleanest homes have this invisible rhythm. A daily wipe down. Not a deep scrub, just a soft reset. A quick swipe of the bathroom sink, a pass over the kitchen counters, maybe a dust cloth on the coffee table. It doesn't have to feel like cleaning. It's just part of the flow. One woman I met, Marlene, keeps a small basket under her sink. A damp microfiber cloth, a tiny spray bottle with vinegar and water. She told me, if I've got 20 seconds while the kettle's heating, I'm wiping something. It's not about sparkling perfection. It's about a feeling. A fresh, light, I can breathe here kind of feeling. And the best part? When your surfaces are already clean, you're less likely to let other messes build up. Clean counters don't attract clutter. Dirty ones do. So next time you're waiting for your tea to steep or brushing your teeth, take a moment. One cloth, one wipe, one corner of your home that thanks you. Habit number 4. They do a load of laundry every day. Laundry can sneak up on you like an unexpected guest. One day the basket's half full. The next, it's overflowing with clothes you swore you just washed. But seniors with the cleanest homes don't wait for laundry day. They wash small loads every day, no giant mountain, no hours spent folding, just a light daily rhythm that makes laundry feel almost effortless. Think of it like this. Would you rather wash and fold 3 shirts and a towel today, or face a mountain of jeans, socks, sheets, and panic on Sunday? One gentleman shared his trick. I throw in a quick load after breakfast. By lunch, it's done, and I don't even think about it again. It's not just about clothes, it's about energy. Tackling a small task when you feel fresh is far easier than facing a heap when you're tired. And here's the real reward. When laundry never piles up, your home feels lighter. There's no guilt glance at the hamper. No, when you open the laundry room door. Just clean clothes, clean habits, and a clean start to every day. Habit number 5. They never leave dishes overnight. It's the end of the day. You've eaten, maybe watched a little TV, and now you're heading to bed. But the dishes, they're still in the sink. And maybe you think, I'll do them in the morning. Here's what seniors with consistently clean homes know. Tomorrow's peace starts with tonight's 5-minute choice. Leaving dirty dishes overnight doesn't just invite smells or attract bugs. It creates a silent weight. You wake up, walk into the kitchen, and instead of calm, there's work waiting for you. But when you spend just a few minutes washing up after dinner, or loading the dishwasher, wiping down the sink, you give yourself a gift. A stress-free morning. Clean dishes are more than tidy. They're symbolic. They say, I care about myself. I value a peaceful start. So even if you're tired, put on some soft music and treat it like a ritual. Tomorrow you will thank you. Habit number 6. They tame paper clutter before it grows. There's something sneaky about paper. It doesn't arrive in stacks. It trickles in. One flyer, one receipt, one envelope at a time. Until suddenly, your kitchen counter is buried beneath unopened mail, expired coupons, and who knows what from last week's pharmacy run. But seniors with the cleanest homes, they deal with paper the moment it enters the house. No, I'll get to it later. Just quick daily action. Junk mail, recycle. Bills, designated folder. Important notes, handled or filed within 24 hours. Mary, a retired school secretary, shared her system. I have a basket by the front door. I open mail standing up. Most of it doesn't make it past the hallway. The secret isn't a fancy file cabinet or endless shredding days. It's speed. Because the longer paper sits, the more invisible it becomes, until it's just part of the mess you stop noticing. So here's a tip. Place a small tray or folder near where you usually set your mail. Keep a recycle bin nearby. Tend to it once in the morning and once at night. That's it. And just like that. No more paper piles. No more stress. Take a breath. Now ask yourself honestly, which of these habits, the dishes or the paper, is quietly stealing your peace right now? What would it feel like to walk into your kitchen tomorrow and see nothing waiting for you? You don't need to change everything overnight, but choosing just one small habit to start with could be the ripple that calms your whole home. So, ready for the next one? Let's keep going. Habit number 7. They let fresh air in every single day. A home can look spotless, but still feel heavy. It's that invisible layer. The scent of last night's dinner, the stale air after windows have stayed shut for days, the feeling of stuckness that settles without us even noticing. But seniors who maintain truly fresh-feeling homes, they open a window, even if it's just for 10 minutes. It's not about temperature, it's about energy. Fresh air sweeps out the old. Odors, dust, even mood. It makes the whole space feel lighter, more alive. Diane, age 73, calls it her daily reset. I open the kitchen window while I make coffee. The chill reminds me I'm here. The air smells different every day, and even my plants perk up. It's such a small habit, and yet it shifts everything. Try it tomorrow morning. Just one window, one breeze, 1 minute. Feel what happens to the mood in the room. You might find your thoughts feel clearer too, because sometimes the best way to clean your space is to let the outside in. Habit number 8. They dust high-touch surfaces before dust wins. Dust doesn't knock, it just settles in. It shows up quietly, on the nightstand, the TV remote, the bookshelf. One day, everything feels fine. The next, you run your finger across a table and see the trail it leaves behind. But here's what seniors with the cleanest homes understand. You don't fight dust with deep cleans. You beat it with tiny daily wins. Think about the places you touch daily. The kitchen counter where you set your mug, the arm of your favorite chair, the side table that holds your glasses. These are the hot spots. And they don't need hours of scrubbing. Just a quick wipe with a microfiber cloth once a day. George, 81, keeps a dry cloth tucked behind the books on his shelf. Whenever I'm waiting for the kettle to boil, I grab it and swipe a few spots. It's mindless, but my house hasn't seen a dust day in years. It's about rhythm, not effort, and when you dust just a few high-touch surfaces each day, your whole home feels polished, without feeling like you've done much at all. Because let's be honest, when the light hits your furniture just right and there's no dust in sight, that's a kind of peace no vacuum can give you. Habit number 9. They tidy up before bed. A gift to their morning self. What's the first thing your eyes land on in the morning? A cluttered coffee table? Dishes from the night before? Shoes kicked off by the door? It's a quiet but powerful truth. How your day starts often depends on how yesterday ended. That's why seniors with the most peaceful homes do one simple thing. They spend 5 to 10 minutes tidying up before bed. Not a deep clean, not perfection, just enough to reset the space. Helen, 74, says it's her evening ritual. I fold the blanket on the couch, stack the magazines, and rinse the teacup in the sink. It takes me 7 minutes, but when I wake up, it's like my home is smiling at me. It's a small act of kindness, from your nighttime self to your morning one. Think of it as brushing your home's teeth. Clear the surfaces. Straighten the chairs. Put things back in their place. You'll sleep better knowing things are in order. And in the morning, you'll step into calm, not chaos. Habit number 10. They keep cleaning supplies within reach. So cleaning becomes effortless. You know that moment. You spot a spill on the counter or a toothpaste smudge in the bathroom sink and think, I'll get it later. But later turns into never. And that little mess? It multiplies. Seniors with spotless homes know this trick. They don't just clean often. They clean conveniently. It's not about being more disciplined. It's about making the right choice the easy one. George, 79, keeps a small caddy under each sink. Just a cloth, all-purpose spray, and gloves. If I see something, I don't have to think. I just handle it then and there. It's faster than forgetting. Want to copy the habit? Keep a microfiber cloth in your nightstand for dust. Store wipes under the bathroom sink. Place a spray bottle and towel in the kitchen drawer. Now, when you see a mark, smudge, or streak, you're only a reach away from a cleaner, calmer home. Because the real secret? When cleaning is easy, it just happens. Habit number 11. They do a quick sweep daily and keep the air just as clean. Have you ever walked barefoot across the floor and felt the tiniest crumbs or pet hair underfoot? It's such a small thing, but it makes a home feel messier than it is. That's why seniors with truly spotless homes don't wait for Saturday deep cleans. They do a quick sweep or vacuum of high-traffic areas every day. Just 3 to 5 minutes. Hallway, kitchen, living room. It's not just about appearances either. Dust, pet dander, pollen, It all settles fast, and once it's in the air or on your floors, it stays unless you act. That's why many seniors go a step further. They don't just clean the floor, they clean the air. My friend Norma swears by her air purifier. I got an air doctor after my grandkids started sneezing every time they visited, she told me. Now? No allergies, and my home just smells fresher. If you've never considered it, this might be your gentle nudge. A good air purifier, like the one from Air Doctor, helps trap airborne dust, allergens, and even odors. It's one of those upgrades that makes everyday cleaning feel more complete. I personally reached out to Air Doctor and arranged a special deal just for this channel's audience. Use my link in description to get up to 50% off. So sweep your floor, then take a breath, a truly clean one. Habit 12. They take time to enjoy their clean home. What's the point of keeping your home clean if you never stop to feel the peace you've created? Seniors with truly serene homes don't just tidy. They honor the space they've nurtured. They might sit by the window with tea, crack open a favorite book, or simply take a deep breath in a room that feels calm. Because a clean home isn't just about impressing guests. It's about feeling safe, feeling capable, feeling at home in your own life. Too often we rush from one task to the next, cleaning, folding, fixing, and forget to pause and enjoy the gift we've just given ourselves. Try this. Next time you tidy, light a candle. Put on music that reminds you of something sweet. Sink into your favorite chair and whisper a quiet thank you, not to the house, but to yourself. You made this moment. You earned this peace. 7-day challenge. Start small, stay consistent. You don't need to flip your whole routine upside down. Just start with one habit. Here's your challenge. Day 1. Make your bed as your first small win. Day 2. Try the one-touch rule. Put things away right after using them. Day 3. Wipe down your surfaces, kitchen, table, bathroom. Day 4. Do a small load of laundry. Don't let it pile up. Day 5. Tidy the kitchen and leave your sink clean overnight. Day 6. Dust 2 to 3 surfaces and crack a window for fresh air. Day 7. Sit down. Light a candle. Enjoy the peace you've made. Try this for 1 week and feel the difference. Your home doesn't need to be perfect, just peaceful. And peace doesn't come from big cleaning sprees. It comes from small, loving habits that support you day after day. If one of today's habits stood out, start there. It's not about doing them all. It's about doing something that makes life lighter. And if you want to take it a step further, I've partnered with Air Doctor to offer you up to 50% off their powerful air purifiers. They're used by many seniors I trust, and I asked for this deal especially for you. Your lungs will thank you. Check the link in the description below. You deserve a home that breathes with you, clean, calm, and filled with quiet joy. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which habit are you most excited to try this week? Leave a comment below. I read every one. And if this video helped you feel more calm, more in control, please consider subscribing. It helps me keep making content just like this, gentle, practical, and made for you. Thanks for being here. See you in the next one.